it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have a fun video. We're gonna go over what the plans are for 2021, plus check and see what videos y'all are interested in seeing. Now, before we jump in, I did want to apologize over missing 2 lives in a row. I was sick one of them, and then my dog got sick, and she was the oldest one we had. We ended up having to put Miss Bella down. I'm okay, but I still miss my baby. But it is what it is. That happens, you know, whenever you have an older dog. But it is what it is. So, one of the things that I want to do for the channel starting off is every week I'm going to do at least one video featuring vinyls that we stock or other vinyls. So if there's a brand, anything like that that you're wanting to see, let me know. Because what we're going to focus on with it is, because I know there's lots of tutorials and things like that over vinyl, but there's not a lot of full breakdown of what it's made out of, how to apply it, how to cut it, what type of blades to use, what to use with different machines, how it washes, so care instructions, those types of things. So I wanted to really focus on that aspect and doing more in-depth tutorials with them as well. Really going over and showing what you can do with the materials, and not basic stuff. We're talking about doing some advanced things. So we're talking about doing like basic to really get you to know your materials, but really getting more into advanced stuff as far as training goes. We will be working with Corel Draw. I typically have it linked in the description box because that is my favorite art program to use, and it is the least inexpensive that I prefer because Inkscape is not my friend. I can use it, but I just don't, I mean, that's just not the one that I'm comfortable with. But we are still going to be posting plenty of SVGs over on Patreon. So any tutorial that we do, there will be an SVG over it. And even if we're not doing a designing tutorial, like whenever we're going over like how the vinyl works, those types of videos, we still will be posting SVGs. So if you're a member of the $4, $10, $45 a month over at Patreon, don't worry, you will still get tons and tons of content. So hopefully y'all are excited about that. And then I also want to kind of know from y'all, what kind of videos do y'all want to see? What materials, what things like that are the most important to you? Now we're going to keep up with what's coming out new with crafting. I mean, we really haven't been doing a lot of that this year because it's 2020. But I do want to make sure that we give you as much knowledge as possible, because sometimes it's like, oh, here, just put this on this. And I know that's what Craftsmas is, but I want to kind of go into what you can use it on, what materials. You see what I'm saying? I think that that will be very, very important. And we're going to pretty much, if a video, it's going to be how to use, brand, the type of vinyl. And typically if you're using one type of vinyl, you can use, you know, one of the colors. You don't have to use all of them. But we are going to really get into in-depth, and that's going to, I'm hoping to start that next week. And as I said, we're going to do some more in-depth Corel videos. We're going to do lots of things like that. But yeah, that's kind of where we are on everything. And I wanted y'all to know what the plan was because, you know, hopefully we can stick to it. But it kind of all depends too on what happens with 2021, because, you know, 2020 was a dumpster fire and hopefully 2021's better. But I know not to stick my foot in my mouth and be like, yes, it's going to be amazing, because that got me the last time. But yeah, comment down below what you're wanting to see, because we want to make sure that we create the content that y'all are wanting to watch. But yeah, I mean, and it's not just over vinyls and stuff like that. We're gonna go in depth over machines and things like that as well. But we're gonna start with vinyl and then kind of go from there. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I guess that's it. We will see y'all tomorrow at Tuesday for Live at 5. I'm sure I'll post a video on Wednesday, but I probably won't on New Year's Day because I will take that off. But I guess that's it, so we shall see y'all later.